Alright, hello everyone. I'm Yuri with a TERA video in like a bajillion months. I'm playing on Valkyteq right now. It's a private server that is really good, but no one plays it. Um, they have added some, I guess, new classes. They changed a lot of things about Archer. Zerk Tank is kind of different. Um, Brawler uses Rampage, and a lot of other classes have different changes. But the biggest change is Valkyrie can tank now. Uh, with with this skill advance here on Titan's Bane, that is a college thesis in length, gives Valkyrie kind of full tanking capabilities. First of all, obviously it increases aggro generation. It decreases your damage by 30%, so you don't end up doing, Valkyrie DPS damage from the front. It adds frontal block to skills which are, let's see, Leaping Slash, Ground Bash, Glaive Strike, and Maelstrom. So basically all the skills that form the main rotation in Valkyrie. Um, It decreases the cooldown of Reclamation and changes it to pop runes. From what I've seen, the function to generate aggro, which is popping at 1 to 4 runes, does not work. But when popping at 5 to 7, um, it shreds endurance based on how many runes you pop. At 7 runes, you shred the boss for 3% endurance, which is really good. It's, I think, comparatively, Warrior Tank Shred was 1.5, and Valkyrie Twilight Waltz on retail was 2%. So it's better than that. Let's see, what else does it change? Ground Bash and Glaive Strike, these two skills, give a really short buff to the party that stacks up to 4 times, which increases their power and attack speed. Inside your burn, if the boss doesn't do any mechanics, you should be able to keep these buffs up at 4 stacks for the entirety of the burn. Outside of it, it's like sometimes you give your party some extra attack speed and damage. Nothing too major. And after you use Gungnir's, you gain the damage buff, the 4%. Not 4%. How much is it? Give me this partial eclipse. 10%. And while this buff is up, all your skills have frontal block. So normally skills like Wind Slash or Spinning Death will not have frontal block. But if you do a Gungnir, not yeah, a Gungnir's before it, it will have frontal block. See, I glow yellow now. The big caveat is that Gungnir's itself, when you first cast it, does not have frontal block, which is super awkward, and I kind of want that changed. Uh, some other things. Shining Crescent's Spirit of Iron now also shreds endurance. It does not shred. The shred does not stack with other tanks, obviously. What else is there even to talk about? Oh, uh, Titan's Bane is an Enrage, and that really is all. So obviously, to start the boss, you will want to stack your orbs. That much hasn't changed. For the most part, Valkyrie Tank is just Valkyrie DPS, but with a few more uptimes and a lot less options for things. Um, when you go in, you want to do your Shining Crescent Endurance Shred, your Reclamation Endurance Shred, and also Titan's Bane to enrage the boss, which frankly takes too long, and that's probably another thing that should probably get changed. So an opening would look something like this.
Enrage on.
And you go into your God's Fall. Here you want to do another ground bash to keep the buff up. And then endurance shred. Yeah, I still have frontal block, so I can do that. I don't have frontal block on that because my partial eclipse wore off. We refreshed the endurance shred. And then we pop at 104 on this server. Refresh the endurance shred. And that is Valk Tank. It is just Valkyrie from the front, but you have to manage your frontal block uptime, basically. As well as, you know, a couple other ones. Here, I'm gonna refresh, and then pop at 208. There you go. Um, they also made some other changes to Valkyrie, like you can chain your leaping strike skills off of Shining Crescent. So during Twilight Waltz, you don't have to do a leaping strike into ground bash. You can just go Shining Crescent into ground bash. Um, Here are the glyphs that I'm currently using. Valkyrie Tank is weird. You like your uptime, so you should probably glyph Glaive Strike. It lets you get up to 3 stacks outside of burn, which might be nice. I don't know. I haven't really tested how good the buff actually is, so this might not be necessary. Um, for the most part, this is pretty standard Valkyrie stuff. Here's these. Um, I don't know. There's not really much else to say. Valkyrie tank is just Valkyrie from the front. I can do the start again, and then I'll probably just end off the video. This is really low effort, huh?
Enrage on.
Enrage, and then go into bird. Refresh the buff, the debuff. So on normal Valkyrie, you typically tend to spam through your um, Gungnir's. Here, I like to hold my Gungnir's to keep my frontal blocks. Refresh the debuff that just wore off, and then I'm a little bit behind this time because I don't have enough skill, I suppose. There we go. All right. Um, that's the video. Um, bye bye.